Cornerbrook.
The following program is brought to you by Rogers Anyplace TV. Enjoy exclusive content for free. Visit RogersAnyplaceTV.com.
Starting goaltenders for tonight's game, brought to you by Freestyle Source for Sports. First in goal for the visiting Central Impact, number 33, Mitchell Finn. And in goal for your Western Kings, number 1, Jake Dallas. At this time, I would like everyone to please rise, kindly remove your hats, and join in the playing of our national anthem. Western Kings goal scored by number 8, Johnny Perk. Unassisted. Time of the goal, 35-second mark. That's Perk, unassisted at the 35-second mark. Don't forget, folks, to get your 50-50 tickets for tonight's game. Thank you for supporting Freestyle Sorcerer Sports Western Kings. Kings penalty to number 13, Cody Drover, 2 minutes for 40. Time of the penalty, 3:30. at 339. Western Kings goal, his second of the game, scored by number 88, Johnny Burke. Assisted by number 89, Kyle Campbell. Time of the goal, 6:22. That's Burke with his second of the game from Campbell at 6:22.
push it on the plus arrow. The volume goes up and you should be able to hear everything okay. So, Dutcher with it in the corner. Dutcher loses the handle, just falls down. And the puck goes up and into the bench. Okay. Hey, Dad.
Oh, I can hear you.
I am, but I guess I've done it for 10 minutes with no sound.
One second. We're good.
Okay, can you hear me now? Can you hear me now on television? Yeah, I don't know, Dad. I have no idea. Okay.
That's the background noise.
Go for the camera.
Stand up by the camera?
This is how you get the perfect shot. No. I just told him. Really, exactly down over the camera. And you have the front six.
Okay, well, I guess 3 is a charm. That's a power play goal for the Western Kings, and I'm thinking you might be able to hear me now. I've been talking for 11 minutes, and I need a break. So great goal there, and the Kings are up 3-0. So completely different start to last night. Last night, Kings had a bunch of great opportunities, and really. Couldn't pull the trigger. That's 4 goals on the season. That's 4 goals on the season for the Western Kings, and 3 of them, interestingly enough, are unassisted. So Kings have a 3-0 lead, and shots on goal at this point are 10-2. So a couple shots on Vallis here. Jake Vallis, for those that couldn't hear me earlier, is starting in net tonight, getting his first U18 start in the league, and he's from Labrador, so he just flew in on Thursday to relocate to Corner Brook, getting his first start here this evening, and just as chance would have it to make life interesting, his skates didn't make it here along with his clothes. So I managed to get him in time to get him out to Grand Falls yesterday, which was a heck of a hockey game. Kings lose that draw, back up to the point here, still killing the penalty, 54 seconds left in the penalty. That's a penalty to Noah Robinson. So here comes Rowe. Rowe's going to pick that up behind the net. Rowe's got it. He's trying to build up ahead of speed. Rowe brings it over. He's being stick checked there. Smith tries to play it. He loses that. Rowe still with it. Down in the corner. Down to Pinsent. Back up to the point. Over to Rowe. Rowe with the shot. And there's the tip. And that just goes wide. Tries to get this one out. That looks like Dutcher out there. Dutcher checks him. Puck goes down the corner. Drover fighting with Bags for that one. Up to Dutcher. Dutcher gets it down the ice. Nice play. A little bouncer. Nothing that Din won't be able to handle. Din plays the puck. Smith on that. Smith and Mulrooney down there battling. Smith takes the shot, and that goes high and wide. Pinson with it now. Pinson picks it up, and we're back to even strength. So Robinson is back on the ice. He's going to skate over, and Nathan King is going to replace him. Smith tries to get that over, drops it to the slot, and that's not a great pass. Get that out. Here we go. So that's over to the number 11, who we're not sure who he is at this point. Big hit there by Nathan King. Jack O'Neill's the first on it. He's being chased by Pinsent. Gets it up to Bowers. Bowers goes off the glass. It just barely gets out, but not far enough for King to pick it up. Here comes Bowers. Bowers flicks it back to King. Nathan King gets that flick down, and House trying to catch that one in center field and put himself offsides. So yeah, the Western Kings would like to thank their new corporate sponsor for this year, which is Freestyle Source for Sport. So thank Freestyle Source for Sport for coming in and sponsoring the team. And we might be getting some information on number 11. Okay, that's Cash Corbett. So Cash Corbett is number 11 here this evening, and he didn't dress last evening out in Central, but he's here tonight, and he's also from Labrador. So Cash is going to be playing with Central. There's a bunch of kids from Labrador that are playing in this league this year that have really helped out Western and Central with their numbers. So glad to have them, and glad to have the league back. This is very exciting to be playing major midget hockey in the middle of a pandemic. So again, like I said last night, I'd like to thank all the health officials, Joanne Fitzgerald and Dr. Haggie and the entire group. I know there's more and more that are dedicated to endless hours of putting in to make these things happen. Also, thanks to Hockey Newfoundland and Labrador and the Major Midget League itself for everything they did to get this going. But I think the biggest thank you really goes out to all the people of Newfoundland and Labrador that have been doing the right thing and keeping everybody safe, wearing their masks, socially distanced, hand washing, and doing all those things. So it's really a big deal, and thrilled this league is off the ground and started last night. So Western's going to go on another penalty kill here, and it's going to be Rogers and Smith here on the draw. Rogers wins that, and Norma Wells knocks that down the ice. So good start to the Wells goes flying, and that gets picked up. So that gets picked off by Pike. Pike flicks that in. Pike is going to chase. So Pike is chasing Boone. He's going to get back up to his defensive position there, and Smith stays in. So he'll play tag team here with Norma Wells, and that goes off his stick, and Wells back at it. Wells gets punched, and he gets pushed down. Here comes Rogers. Rogers gets it up to Shane Delaney. Shane scored a highlight reel goal last night. And that goes off the stick. So that goes off the stick of Alice. So he's seeing the puck so far. He's a big boy. Okay, so two Kings in the box. We got House and King in the box. Oh, big save there. That's the first test. So Kings fans are happy to see that one. That was labeled for the top corner, glove or blocker side. So nice save there by Vallis. So, yeah, well, I guess coming into the season really with a couple graduating goalies for the well, actually one graduating goalie was Lucas Park, and he would have been a 3-year starter for the Western Kings. He's still in camp in the Maritime Junior League with the Pictou Crushers, and I think he's dressed for a game this evening. That game is probably on Hockey TV at the moment. So good luck to Lucas, and so two brand new goalies for this year, Castillo and Vallis. So. He's getting his chances here now. There's lots of pressure here by, lots of pressure. That's Klein with the puck. He gets knocked off the puck, and here's Power with it now. Power, rookie with the Kings as well. There's Robinson. Robinson with it. He cycles that back. 20 seconds left in the power play for Central. Robinson with it now. He shoots that down the ice. Nice play by Robinson. Good patience. Elliot Dix is first on it, battling back there with Klein. Klein's a big boy. Klein loses his feet, though. Campbell with it. Campbell picks it up. Tries to get that up to Klein, and that goes a little too far ahead. Reggie Pike knocks that down. Reggie also from Labrador. Mulrooney up to Pinsent. And that gets knocked back, and here's House just getting out of the box. He's got fresh legs. There's Hoff with it. Hoff skates in through. Nice move by Hoff. There's the big save by Dean. And we're going to get a hooking penalty here. So lots of penalties, lots of opportunity. So the Western Kings are going to go back on the power play, and that's Campbell going to the box for That's Campbell going to the box for Central on a hook. That's Brandon Campbell. Okay, lots of reports that people can hear me now, so that's good or bad, depending on your perspective. If you don't want to hear me, you can just hit that mute button. And if you want to hear me, you just turn up the volume a little bit. So here's Cody Drover with the puck now. Cody's going to skate this in over the blue line. 3-0 Western Kings. Two goals by Johnny Park, and he scores. There's another goal. So Western Kings. So the Kings are lighting it up this evening. Here it comes in through. There's the pass and there's the goal. So that's it looks like Drover to Hoff. And Drover with the puck, just comes down, shows his patience, Nobody picks up Hoff coming in through until too late. So Hoff was left alone, and he was found by Drover to put it in the back of the net. So 4-0 Western Kings. Shots on goal are currently 15-3. So Western, after the loss last night in Windsor Stadium, which was the first experience anybody had this year with provincial level sport. And it was a big deal, and there's another shot, and that just misses the net. So everybody's thrilled, everybody's cautious. I know the stadium in Windsor last night was nice and clean with lots of instruction on how you socially distance. There's a shot in front as well, and then Kyle Campbell just misses that. So nice save by Din. And same thing here at the Civic Center this evening. So bubbles are allowed to sit together, and otherwise you need to socially distance and wear your mask.
Western Kings goal scored by number 21, Colby Ellis. Assisted by number 13, Cody Drover. Time of the goal, 16:03. That's House from Drover at 16:03.
Okay, so I was wrong on that. It wasn't Hoff, it was House. So that's, oh, sorry, I think the call is wrong, actually. So the official scorekeeper got that wrong. We'll have to make a change on that. The goal was Hoff and not House. And but Drover was the assist. That part was actually accurate. So battling for it there. Baggs is first on it. So Baggs and Reed are banging into O'Neill. They come up with the puck, and they still have it. That gets it over to Rogers. Rogers with it now. Comes up to the Kings. They bang that off the glass, and that just jumps out. Boone is first on it. Gets that over to Andrews. Andrews loses the handle. There's Hoff, the goal scorer. That goes slid down the ice, and that'll go for a whistle. So icing on the call here. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left in the first period. Kings up 4-0, and shots on goal are 16-3. So I'm expecting to have Glenn Littlejohn as a guest in between periods, and going to have a chat with him about coming back and how it's been for. For the league, some of the challenges with trying to be the first in the province, and hopefully there will be more as a result of the success of this league. So, lots of rules around the league. I know the coaches, the management that I've been speaking with have all been acutely interested in what that is and how they need to ensure that all these kids stay safe as we go across this, as the fans, and there's a shot again, and that bounces around. So it's a big deal. Thanks to all the general public, thanks to all our health officials, and there's the save by Vallis. And so it is a big deal, and really got to thank the Newfoundlanders that have done all the right things here so far with washing their hands and social distancing, keeping their masks on. Here's Rogers with it now. Nice play. So nice play there by Reggie Pike. He takes away the shooting lane, then gets an active stick in the process. That one's hanging around there for a second. Pike there. That comes up to Smith. Smith just loses it. Nice stick there by Murray. Robinson with it. Robinson tries to make a spin move. He runs into some traffic. Comes back to Smith. Smith bangs it off the boards, gets it up to Robinson. Robinson with it here now. Robinson skates that in. That comes back up to Smith. Smith does the right thing and shoots that right down. So Wells is going to be on that, so he's going to battle over there with Murray. Loses the size advantage against Murray. O'Neill over to Smith. Smith with the puck. Smith drops it back, gets it back to Normore Wells. He just loses the handle. He tries to give that to O'Neill. Shane Delaney putting pressure on O'Neill. Klein on Wells. Gets it up to Hoff. Hoff over to Smith. Smith tries to tip it over to Dix. A nice tip. Picked it up. Nice play there by Dix. That goes off a stick in the front. Almost was 5. So 16.9 seconds left here in the first period, and Kings have Kings got a 4-0 lead. Both teams were good last night. Both teams had lots of opportunities and lots of shots. I'm not sure the actual shot clock was correct. However, my guess is going to be at the end of the game that those shots were probably almost 45 apiece. So both goaltenders were great. Castillo had the loss in his first start as a rookie in U18, and Din got the win. So Din had a shutout going well into right through 2 periods. Gave up 1 goal at the beginning of the third, and that was it. Held his own through the rest of the game there. So I guess we're going to take a little break here, and we're going to see if Glenn Littlejohn is going to come up.
What?
Just call my number.
You can call your number?
Yeah. of effort. Zoom calls and meetings and preparation and return to play between Hockey Newfoundland and Labrador, public health, Rec and Sport and L. All the work that those government divisions did, and then the teams themselves, the governors, the teams, the players, a lot of changes that have come in. Part of that, what goes into this is that really a lot of these kids do have an opportunity for the Q. You take a look at Riley Mercer last year. So his brother being Dawson, and Dawson getting drafted in the first round of the NHL, played Bantam AAA hockey here in Newfoundland. And here comes a break, and that's coming in. That's Corbett, and Corbett is stopped. So Corbett has a golden opportunity. There's a shot from the point. There's a tip, and that goes wide. Keegan Butt gets that around. That slid back to Pinson. And he gets hit by Robinson, and that goes wide as well. So here's Reed. Reed shoots that out. That gets tipped, so there won't be any ice. Ooh. Okay. I might have missed that, or someone missed it, but I didn't think that was an ice. But nevertheless, it's going to come back all the way. So yeah, a lot of effort went in between governors and owners and the volunteers that are on the team, the coaches, the players, Zoom calls, meetings, return to play programs. Goes down from everything from busing. And all the players and coaches need to be in staggered chairs. Nobody sits side by side. All wear masks throughout the entire trip. So if that's an 8-hour bus trip or a 10-hour bus trip, that's what it is. Coaches wear masks on the bench. All the kids have buffs. So the kids are to be wearing their buffs. Some are wearing them through the full period. And tries to slide it over, and there's the puck. And that goes off the skate of Mitchell Din. So nice save by him. Again, that was versus Hoff. Comes back to O'Neill. Neal gets it over to Wells. Wells with the puck here now. Wells carries it in. Wells takes the shot, and that goes up, and that goes behind the net off the blocker. Wells tries to center. That gets out. Smith with it momentarily. Slides over to Klein. Klein with it now. Klein gets it over to Hoff. Hoff dumps that back in. Mitchell Din plays it. And so a lot of, one of the things this year, some of the new rules, quick face-off. So the puck will be dropped immediately. Both teams have been forewarned that that's going to happen. So try to keep the pace of play moving, and also not having too much standing around with each other. No scrums this year. So the push and the shoving that you normally see in hockey at the end of the whistles, then that'll result in a 4-minute unsportsmanlike conduct penalty this year, minor penalty. And we saw a few of those called last night out in Grand Falls, out in Windsor Stadium, and they were the right calls. Some of it was questioned a little bit, like always will. Coaches, trying to get a feel for this, but they were the right calls, and I thought the officials did a good job, and the right things were done. So it's a big deal to have this going. Like, you take a look at some of the kids in the queue this year from both of these teams. You take a look at Riley Mercer. So Riley was drafted last year, brother of Dawson. And he's a homegrown talent from Bay Roberts. Played with Tri-Pen, but part of the U18 league, and this league provided him an opportunity. And you take a look at the Kings currently, and Lucas Robinson. So Lucas Robinson is up playing with the Halifax Mooseheads, and big success story here from the West Coast, Rocky Harbor, and we all take a little bit of credit. And when you're on a king, you're always a king. And so those sorts of things wouldn't be able to happen. Plus, you also see that the other leagues in the Atlantic provinces have already started as well, right? So there has been an allowance with rules and strict rules. And I think what people need to understand is that it's at this stage of the game, it's really a privilege. This is absolutely a privilege, and that's something that you see here at the users of the center. And that one slides out through, and that comes back through the crease, goes right through his feet. Vallis had no idea where it was, and that gets shot right back into his pad. So sometimes when you're pitching a shutout, you got to get a little bit lucky. So I can see he got a smile on his face. So everybody's going, well, there you go. So no jumbotron for him to watch. So a lot of hard work went in. Nova Scotia, PEI, New Brunswick. They're back with their full lineups, and actually Corner Brook was to be the host of the 2020 Atlantic Championships for U18, which would go on to the national championship for the country. And unfortunately, last year, due to the pandemic, this building was actually closed on the 15th of March. a couple days after Hockey Canada shut down and Skate Canada shut down with our figure skaters, and everybody has a pretty darn good appreciation what that was all about. So if everything runs well, we would hope to see the trail blazed a little bit here with things being done correctly, and we're only 2 games in. So this is just the start of it. So you never know how long it'll last, and it's really dependent on not only the players and the coaches and everybody, but also the rest of us as Newfoundlanders, as continue doing the right things as well. So I think everybody fully understands that this is an opportunity and a privilege, something that's, what a move by Nathan King, and he just slides in there. So he has the nicest hands I have seen in minor hockey coming up through. And what a beauty set of mitts, and he had them on full display there. He's actually able to make the game go so much slower because of his hands, and people just miss. It's truly a talent. Okay, so back to the action here. Johnny Park, couple goals here tonight. He tries to get that up to Kyle Campbell, who also has a shorty. So Kyle with a shorthanded goal, unassisted. And Johnny Park with it in here now. 14 minutes left to go here in the second period. He gets that up to Campbell. Campbell going for a second one. He's coming in, makes the move. And he just off the post. He made the exact same move last night. Had Din beaten clearly in a would have been a really important goal at the time, and just rolled off his stick. So that one just slides off the post. And that goes in. Does it go in? Yes, it goes in. No goal. Oh, it's pretty crafty. Okay, Dan using the old Carey Price against the U.S. in the gold medal game. Little twist before he gets up. So good thinking by Din. Good heads. Not sure if that was in or not. Thought Campbell got a second one, and after being stoned on a couple breakaways between last night and tonight. So Park has it. And Park with the puck. Park tries to get that down. That goes in a little lightly, just rolled off his stick. Pike misses it. Pike here now. Pike spins. Gets it over to Robinson. Robinson has to stretch for it. Robinson tries to go off the boards. Klein knocks it down. Pike pinches up, and we get an offside there. So I think Park might have been offside, and we'll get a whistle. So 13:20 left to go in the second period. Officials for this evening, just so you know, is Darren Giller, Dave McCarthy with the red stripes on, and Langdon and Fagan are our linesmen here this evening for the first game back for this league. O'Neill with the puck. O'Neill slides that forward. Hoff goes off Hoff's stick. Carter was showing him the evil eye. Don't come in my zone, and he's still battling back for it. So. Here he comes. So Carter with the puck now. Carter gets that up to Klein. Klein gets it immediately over to Baggs. Baggs comes across the line, drops it back. Smith picks it up. Smith just loses the handle on it. Smith still with it, tries to flick it up, goes up to the point. It's going to be kept in by Andrews. Andrews just shoots that into the far corner. O'Neill with it now. O'Neill takes a look, tries to get that up to Smith. Smith picks it up, and he's got it. Neuchel, Normor, Wells with him. There's the shot, and he scores! Okay, so they're using the decoy. Both Smith and Park did that, so Kings are on the board again. Let's take a look at this. So O'Neill recognizes that Smith was sneaking in behind there. Smith picks it up. It's a 2-on-1. Just pauses and gets the shot off, puts that upstairs, and the Kings have a 5-0 lead. Okay. Go Kings go. I guess if you're a Kings fan, or go Central go if you're a Central fan. So Central needs to get on the board here. The late night last night, probably a lot of excitement. They played a good game last night, and okay, Smith from O'Neill and Drover, and so Drover picks up his second assist of the game. And there's another man sneaking in behind, and that's Elliot Dix, and he does touch it. Oh no, he doesn't touch it. I thought he waved that off. So it didn't look like he had touched it, so I think that's the right call. That'll go all the way back. So a few Kings sneaking in behind the defenseman there, and Central's coach, Glenn Casey's going to want to have a chat to his guys about that. Looks like we got a little bit of maintenance taking place here for Vallis, who is still pitching a shutout. Made a couple brilliant saves and got lucky on a bouncer that snuck in behind him somehow and came back through the crease the opposite direction, back into the slot, and then happens to make the save. There's Robinson with it now. Nice play by Robinson. Gets it up to the boards. Nathan King gets knocked off him. Hands it up. Bowers in pursuit. Here comes Rogers. Rogers with the puck. There's the shot, and there's the glove save. So nice save there by Jake. So Big Jake. There we go. There's Big Jake with the save. Okay, so keeping butt on that. Gets it knocked over. Delaney's first on it in the corner. Gets it up to Nathan King. Nathan gets it up to House. House gets knocked off the puck. Bowers takes his man. Knocks him down. King with it now. King shoots that in. Bowers knocks into Boone. King with it now. King slides it in front, and there's the shot. Nice play. So House with it. House with a shot again, and that goes off Din's glove. So a couple of real golden opportunities there for Colby House. And Din shuts the door on those. So Bowers takes a knock, and he's, I don't know if he twisted his knee. Not sure exactly what happened there. But he's still on the ground. No whistle. Yeah, so I don't know if we can go back and see this. He does get stood up here, so that comes into play. And here it is back here, and he gets hit there. I don't know, it looks like a knee, eh? Ooh, hopefully he's okay there, because that was, he's getting helped up by a couple of his teammates at the moment. And trainer's coming out. So it looked kind of like the left knee to me. And that, he's not putting any weight on that, so he's getting some help off the ice. So that's the Kings trainer, Brandon Crew, and being helped by a couple teammates there. So Reed is going to help him come into the Kings dressing area. So no call on the play. Hopefully he's okay. If we get a report on that, we'll let you know. But right now, I believe that's a knee. Okay, Pinson and Park on it. Park wins the draw. Park was excellent on faceoffs last year. Park has been a stalwart for the Kings. Third year player and played an important role. Was part of the Kings championship team 2 years ago, and ironically enough, the Western Kings are the reigning champs in the U18 league here, and I guess they were the major midget league, but kind of like the Toronto Raptors until the Lakers took it from them. So here's O'Neill with it, and that just slides away. Ryan Reed with the puck now, gets that back under the slot. Nice pass, gets that over to Campbell. Campbell coming in, Pike on him. Comes around, Pike still pushing through. Tries to center that. That goes off Reed. Reed tries to get it up to Campbell. Rowe with it. Over to Bags. That goes off his stick and into the netting. That'll get a whistle, and we'll get a face-off here. So yeah, so I guess really, recreation and the sport division of government, I mean, it was really months in the work to have this. So this sort of stuff just doesn't happen. It's not... I guess everybody, probably understands that, but there was an awful lot of work that went into the return to play with the return to play in the sport division and all their help and all public health help as well, and a lot of different guidelines, a lot of effort went into that. So you'll notice some of the buffs as we talked about earlier, and everybody's been great. So thanks to everybody that participated in that process, even on the road. So right now on the road, Looks like we're going to get another penalty here. And looks like this is going to Drover for us. Is it Drover for a slash? No. No. Okay, looks like Keegan Butt with a slash, and it looks like Ben Smith with an unsportsmanlike maybe. So we'll see exactly what the calls are on those. And but just saying, you know, so the teams are they absolutely have to stay together. So they travel together when they're back in their hotel rooms. The kids are not allowed to socialize, so it's not like it was before, where they probably go down to somebody else's room and have some pizza and hang out for a little bit, maybe watch a little bit of a hockey game on TV, and which usually happens this time of year. Hopefully we'll have it back, the NHL back in January again, but that doesn't happen this year, so no socializing. There's an extra room booked by every team in case someone does get sick, so they can be immediately quarantined. And the team eats together and will do everything together. So they've become a bubble all into their own, and it's great to see. And I'm really rooting for this to go well, because I know what will happen. It will allow, if we continue to do the right things, it'll allow other sports to follow along, and we all want that to happen. As much work as it is, and trust me, it's a lot of work opening. The alternative is no good. Okay, so Smith gets 2 minutes for unsportsmanlike. Must have said something to the official. So that wasn't a smart penalty by Smith. So that puts them down. That puts them down 2 after Keegan Butt's penalty. So the Kings have killed off 50 seconds of this so far. 8:55 left in the second period. 5-0 Western Kings. Shots on goal are 23-14. Jake Vallis, Big Jake. Big Jake is in nets, and he's shutting the door so far for the Kings. We also have Mitchell Dinn in net, who had a fantastic game last night. He just about got his shutout. He pitched a shutout for a couple periods and only let one behind him. So Pike with it here now. Kings doing a good job killing this 5-on-3 so far. 55 seconds left in the 55 seconds left in the 2 penalties to Butt and Smith. Boone comes out. That keeps it in, so that just stayed in. So nice play by him. Nice hustle. Gets it over to Delaney. Delaney with a shot. That comes up to Park. Park just wants to get this down the ice, and he does. So nice. Oh, and he right into the bench. So that's unlucky, but nice thought. Nice try. And that should go back in the Kings zone. So a little unfortunate there. So Park's going to go off, and it looks like House is going to come in. So we've currently on the ice now, we got Pike, Robinson, and House trying to kill the 5-on-3. Power play is Murray, Boone, Pinsent, Rogers, and Delaney. Here's the shot from the point. That goes high. You want to keep those on the net. Generate some opportunities when you got the advantage with the men in front. Nice hustle there by Pike. So he battles a couple impact players down in the corner, gets to it first, flicks it down. 15 seconds left to go here in the 5-on-3. So this was a big opportunity for Central. So they wanted to score on this one. They're going to be disappointed coming out of this with nothing. Down 5-0. They want to get the next goal at the very minimum. And it looks like that one's going to go for an ice. So just talking about some of the kids and the opportunities that you can that you get out of the Major Midget League here in Newfoundland and Labrador is the and again, I'm not sure how much of this was heard in the first period or not. With we had a little bit of technical difficulty there, but like for example, Big Jake is in net here tonight along with Castillo, and last night's game, and so 2 brand new goaltenders for the Western Kings, and so the graduating goalie from last year, Lucas Park, is still in camp up in Pictou in the Maritime League. So he's battling it out for the backup spot there, and we're all rooting for him. Hopefully he gets an opportunity. I think he's dressed tonight and in a backup role, so we'll see if he gets in later. And and also with Central, you take a look at Colby Burt, So Colby Burt was eligible to play this year with the Central Impact, and Colby is signed on with Fredericton. So the Fredericton Red Wings had their inaugural year after 30 years out of Junior A. They came back last year, and Brian Casey is the coach of that team, so definitely a connection with Central. But Colby Burt's a heck of a hockey player. It's a pleasure to watch him last year. Big loss for Central, but that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to have kids give opportunities to move on, and whether that's an opportunity to go to university in the CIS, or if it's an opportunity in NCAA Division 1 or 3, and or even the Q. And there's it sounds a little far-fetched, but no, we've produced some pretty impressive hockey players here in Newfoundland over the years, and have gone on to the NHL. So it's really it's really an opportunity taken away particularly as a 15-year-old, when you have an opportunity to be able to impress some scouts and get these opportunities. And without this sort of league and the connection with Hockey Newfoundland and Hockey Nova Scotia, PEI, and New Brunswick, and then Hockey Canada, it does provide kids lots of opportunities. So it is important, and we're thrilled it's off the ground. So penalties over, just under 7 minutes to go here. Face-offs won by Pinson. He gets it up to Corbett. Back down to Dix. Dix with it now. Dix slides it over to Ford. Nice play there. Nice play to keep that puck back. And that's Dutcher. Okay, so 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Both teams are going to get some fresh legs on the ice, and that's one thing I noticed last night. There was a real fast-paced game, and then by the end of the second, third period, you could see some rubber legs. So it's going to be kind of interesting to see how this moves on. With one of the big changes is no longer 2-game weekends; it's 3-game weekends for this league. The league starts about I'm going to say a good 8 weeks past its normal start date, maybe longer. And so it's a shortened season this year, 24 games, as opposed to 32 games. And Central comes up with it. Central with a shot, and he scores! And that's Rogers. So Rogers steps in there. We'll take a look at this again and see what broke down. But Vallis had no chance at that. Big Jake doesn't stop it. Puck comes down the corner, sneaks out through, and he just goes right underneath that crossbar. So good position by Jake. Just watch here now. He slides into the slot. He comes out, and he just goes upstairs, blocker side. So nice shot. No chance for him. So the shutout is broken. He given up his first goal in the league as a rookie. So he's disappointed. But unfortunately for him, there'll be more goals that will be scored against him as the goaltender.
Central Impact goal scored by number 10, Sean Rogers. Assisted by number 95, Ethan Sims. Time of the goal, 13:49. That's Rogers from Sims at 13:49.
Okay, there you have it. Rogers from Sims at 13:49, and Central is on the board. 5-1 hockey game. So anybody counting their chickens, I wouldn't be so ready to do that yet. And here's the shot, and that goes high. Wouldn't be too hard for Din to shut the door on this one for the rest of this game. Here's Delaney. Delaney with the puck. And so we got a penalty behind the play here. Not sure what that was. Looked like House was knocked down somehow. And Andrews is going to go off. Looks like a slash or a trip. Oh, it's trip. Okay, so tripping penalty. And Kings are going to get a power play. So we got Park, Reed, and I believe that's Campbell, along with King and O'Neill on the first unit here. O'Neill keeps it in. O'Neill gets it back down to Park. Park having a look for Campbell, or for King going sneaking in behind the back door there. Puck comes down the ice, picked up by O'Neill. Pressure here by Baggs, gets it up to Park. Park takes it in. Park gains the zone. Park tries to slide it through. Had a slight window. I like to see everybody kind of set that up, but he did have an opportunity. Goes off a stick. O'Neill with it again. 40 seconds gone in the power play so far. King's looking to set this up. Over to Park. Park tries to get it up to Campbell. King with it now. And that is almost offsides. King just manages to get back onside at the last second. Park was gone. And King loses that at the blue line. Comes back to King. Gets it over to Campbell. Campbell with the... Oh, and Din had no idea where that one was. So Din gets a little lucky, and you need that every now and then. O'Neill with it. O'Neill gets it up to Norma Wells. And, okay, we got a change at the gate just inside the blue line. That's always tricky, and that puts them offside. So 4:07 left here in the second period, and 45 seconds left in the power play. So penalty was to Andrews on a trip. So Wells wins the draw, gets it over to Drover. Drover with it now. Drover tries to get that up to Smith. Smith handles it, gets in his feet, gets a little knock over back to Drover. Drover looks like he's going to skate this in. Drover skates it in, gains the line. Drover with the puck now. Back up to Robinson. Robinson with it, gets it over to Wells. Wells back up to Robinson. That goes off Delaney into the corner. Gets it back. It looks like Dutcher. 10 seconds left here in the power play. Robinson with it. Robinson loses his feet for a second. Gets that over to Norm or Wells. Nobody's had a shot here. Nobody wanted to pull the trigger. There's the shot there. Finally, we get a shot off. Back to Robinson. There's the shot. That doesn't get much on that. Wobbler. Okay, Smith with the puck. He loses it. That looks like Rowe with it. Gets it up to Andrews. Nice stick there by Drover. Drover sneaks across the line. Drover with the puck now. Drover looks like he's getting stick checked, and he gets nailed. So that was Andrews, gives him a check. Kings get a shot off, and that gets flicked down the ice. So just under 3 minutes to go here. It looks like it's going to go for an ice. And we'll get some fresh legs out here for both teams to finish off this second period. So shots on goal are currently 27-18. So the Kings jumped off to a big margin at the beginning of this game, and Central's managed to get a few back, thanks in large part to some penalties. Okay, so we got Cash Corbett here with Elliot Dix on the draw. Dix wins that, back to the point, over to O'Neill. O'Neill gets it over to Pike. Pike with a shot, and that goes wide. Nope, that's not Mulroney, that's Albert. Albert gets it out, that's back to Pike. Pike tries to get it up to Dix. Dix tries to go across. Ford with it. There's O'Neill with the puck now. Neal dumps that in. Carter with it. Carter goal scorer for Central last evening. And here's Hoff with it now. Hoff takes a big hit, so he gets Boone runs over him. How you doing? He says. How you doing? Oh. A little how do you do? Another big hit. So Central's coming out flying here now. So they're taking some body. So again, like I said last night, these teams not going to like each other. Not going to like each other at the end of this one, and we get an interference call here. So McCarthy trying to settle this down. And Cash Corbett's going to go to the box on an interference. Okay, so the Western Kings going back to the power play. Okay, it's time out here. We got House on the draw, so House is going to have the draw with Rogers. Back up to Robinson. Robinson here with the shot. No, that goes off a stick. That's bouncing in front. Little babblers. Smith looks like he's going to try to come up with it. He gets rubbed out. And they get to the puck first, and Delaney shoots that down the ice. That's going to be played by Big Jake in behind the net there. So there's Robinson. Robinson with it now, skating it up. Keeping his head up. Tries to get that over to King. King dumps it in, and it's a dump and chase. You cannot forget the chase part of the dump. Oh, they're saying that's offside, is it? No. So Kings Smith looked like he was right on top of that one, and nobody knew what was happening, so he skates back out. Okay, trying to get set up, trying to break into the zone here. Here comes House. House skates it around. He shoots that around, and someone's got to chase. The dump and chase, the chase part is very important. The dump part is important, but the chase part is equally, if not more important. So here's Robinson. Robinson with the puck. Robinson still with the puck. 50 seconds left essentially in this power play, and 40-odd left here in the period. So Kings haven't done much with this power play. O'Neill's stuck in the corner. He's a little pushing and shoving and digging, and Boone's going to come out with it. So a couple Kings tangled up in the corner still. A couple players, they're trying to move each other out of the way. Linesman was providing some encouragement for them, and they seem to be free. O'Neill takes another hit, and Kyle Campbell's first on that. O'Neill with it. Gets it back up to the point. Drover keeps it in. Drover slides it down. That goes across, and that just can't pull the trigger on that. So that was Hoff, I believe. No, it was House. House just couldn't pull the trigger on that one. Nice try. Okay, so this is just about it for the second period, and like to again thank all the Rogers team for all they do, and in the promotion of community events and community activities, and local sport and provincial sport. So thanks to Gian and his team. They're a lot of fun, great to work with, incredibly professional. And I'll tell you, dedicated. I got a phone call at 4:30 yesterday as I was heading over to Grand Falls, and just about to go to Grand Falls. And Gian was looking to get in because he needed to set up and had a bunch of work to do here on a Friday evening. So Friday evening is not happy hour for the Rogers team. Friday evening is back to work and get set up to volunteer on a Saturday night and a Sunday morning. So thanks to their team. We'll see you in the next period. Okay, back in action here. Shots on goal are 29-18. And the Western Kings, as you can see, have a 5-1 lead. So in full control of this game so far. We'll see what the third period brings here. We got Dutcher and Rogers on the draw. Rogers wins that. Back to Boone. Boone gets the stick taken out from his hand, so we're going to get a penalty, I think, to Elliot Dix here. Goalie's out of his net. That's up to Delaney. Delaney tries to send that down. That's going to be touched, and they'll get the whistle, and we're going to get a slash here for number 25, Elliot Dix. He took the stick right out of his hand. Can't do that. That's not a new rule. Okay, Rogers in the house here on the draw. Rogers wins that again, so it's 2 in a row for Rogers. Back to Boone. Boone gets the shot off. That hits House. House blocks that one. He's back down the corner. That looks like Smith on him. That comes down to, and that does come out. Smith with it. Smith touches it. Smith comes down on Boone. There's the shot, and that's handled by Dean. He pushes that off to the side. Delaney picks it up. Delaney makes a move. Delaney gains the zone. Just taking check by House. Makes a nice move. Cuts back to the slot. Tries to slide it over. Smith knocks it down, and that goes to the length. House is going to pursue him down there. Din is going to be the first on it. Din shoots that puck up. Over to Smith. Smith tips it back. Gets it back to Robinson. Robinson with it now. Robinson flicks that back down. So 45 seconds gone here in the power play. And Boone just trips up. Looked like the blue line. And that goes outside the zone as well. So they've got a minute of this one done. So good penalty. Here comes House. House takes a spill. House still with the puck. House tries to slide that in front. Tries to get it out to Dutcher. Boone here with it now. Okay, 50-50 tickets. 100 people in the house here. Tickets were at a premium. That goes off the post. So Big Jake kind of didn't slide over far enough on that one. Hits iron. And that goes high. That was a shot. Bit of a rocket there by Wells. Normore Wells. Comes Rogers. And that goes offside. So 23 seconds left to kill here. Okay, so some lucky fan has won themselves $120. Not bad for 100 people in attendance for this evening for the first game of the season for the Western Kings at home. Would have had a bigger crowd pre-COVID, I'm sure, but COVID is what it is. Okay, Mulrooney with the puck. Mulrooney has it here. Slides that up. That goes off Delaney's skate. That's going to go for an ice, and that's the end of the penalty. So we're back to even strength here. Getting some questions about the buffs, but you can see the buffs right there on the bench, right? You can see the players with their buff up. Some of them have just decided to play the game with the buff up the whole time, and some pull it down as they get on the ice and pull it back up as they get back on the bench. So that's part of the league guidelines with respect to public health and the transmission of this coronavirus. Slides it over and right in there, and there Park is going for his third of the night and doesn't get it. The door's closed by Din, so Park doesn't get the hat trick just yet. Always dangerous when he's out there. Nice pass. I'd like to see that. A little unselfish play to give his teammate a golden opportunity in front, and tough to beat Din. 5 goals, a big night on Din. Don't normally see that, so Central flicks that around. Baggs is going to be first on it. Park takes his man, and Baggs did not want to go to that puck. He saw Park coming. Heard the footsteps. Here's Pike, Reggie Pike from Labrador as well. Pike with the puck, slides that up to Campbell. Gets to Campbell. Campbell tries to get that outside the line. Has to come back. Those passes need to be a little crisper. little harder coming around there, and there's Ryan Reed with it. Reed just loses that. That just slides off his stick. Hit on bags, over to Reed. Reed scores! Reed has got one of the best shots in the league. Reed's a big boy, 245 pounds, weighing in at. We'll take a look at this one. So here's the play. Nice play by Campbell on bags. Gets it up to Reed, and Reed just goes ice far post. And what a great shot. So nice play here by Campbell. Nice play by, I believe that was Drover to get it up to him. And there's the shot, and that goes right in. And 6-1, Kings in full control of game 2. Dropped game 1 last night in 4-1, and I guess the series tiebreaker will be tomorrow morning in the Kinsman Arena. So, like I said, great having hockey back. Nice to see it. There's the shot. Big Jake directs that one to the corner. Okay, here it is. Norma Wells with it. And that goes off the crossbar. So Norma Wells also gets himself the first goal of his major midget career. So rookie this year. Norma Wells was in Notre Dame last year, so decided to take the opportunity to go up and take his first year of major midget, and U18 now. And so he was up in Saskatchewan for his first year. That's an incredible program up there. Very nice compliment to him. But like many kids in the Maritimes and in Newfoundland, you'll see more kids sticking around this year than you would normally due to the fantastic work of our public health authorities and every Newfoundlander and Labrador that lives in the province for keeping this virus at bay. And not that we won't get cases, but we can manage to keep doing the right things, then we can contact trace and know where all this stuff is coming from. We can try to live somewhat normally. And there's the puck, and that just goes off King's skate. He just tries to direct that very suddenly. And there's the shot from Hoff, so all over him. It's a shooting gallery here now. That just jumps over Keegan Butt's stick. Butt's back to pick it up. Butt gets it up to O'Neill. O'Neill with it now. O'Neill takes a big hit there. He's no worse for the wear from that, from the hit from Delaney. There's Rowe with it. Rowe with the puck. Gets it up to Delaney. Tries to get it over to Rogers. That goes off a skate. Forward in here, forward checking for the Kings. Delaney with the puck now. Delaney gets it, pocket picked up to Smith. Smith gets it in, and there's the shot. He scores! So Stephen Ford gets on the board. Assist from Ben Smith. So Kings are in full control, motoring forward here. Nice tip. Let's take a look at this again. So Delaney tries to get this up, tries to come up through center, gets his pocket picked. Smith sees Ford inside. Ford makes the great tip. No chance for Din on that one. Not an opportunity for Din on that one. So nice goal. Ooh, that could have been tricky. So it didn't happen. So like I said, nobody's interested in something you didn't do. So won't bother to talk about it. Here comes Delaney with a shot, and he takes it from a funny angle. That goes off Big Jake, and Jake is there. Smith's trying to come it up. Smith overskates it. He's trying, and that's going to be nope. And good play by House, staying on side, dumping it in. Okay, so they just announced the... Oh! Okay, so here it is here, and that's a bouncer, and he just labels it, right? So, yeah, tough break at the end of that shift. They scored a goal, and then they got scored on, so I guess they're even Steven for that shift. That bounces off the stick, slides over to the open man, and he just buries it. So, I believe that's Pinson with the goal. We'll get the announcement on that soon. So, 7-2, Central got back, immediately came back after the 7th goal, put that one in the net, and... Oh, there's a big hit there, and he looks like he's in some pain. Did not see the hit, and hopefully he's okay. That's Campbell, so Campbell's back up to his feet. Looks like his might be shoulder, maybe shoulder, wrist, possibly. So he's back to the bench, and he's taking a seat.
Scored by number 19, Adam Pinson. Assisted by number 10, John Rogers. And by number 7, Shane Delaney. Time of the goal, 6:23. That's Pinson from Rogers and Delaney at 6:23.
Pinson from Delaney and Rogers is the second goal of the game. So Pinson's on the board. That's the second point of the night, I think, for Delaney. Delaney had a beautiful goal last night in Windsor Stadium. So out here now, we got Sims and Park on the draw. Park wins that. Back to Reed. Reed with a shot. And I can tell you, that boy can shoot a puck. Might have the hardest shot in the league. There's a nice pass by O'Neill. O'Neill slides it over, tries to get it down to Reed in the corner from Park. There's the play. Klein comes up. Drover's helping out. Rolling puck. Drover with it now. Drover leaves it for O'Neill. Nice play by Drover. Puck flicks up. That comes to Campbell. That hops over his stick. Boone with it. That comes up to Baggs. Baggs with control. That goes off his stick over to Klein. Klein has it now. Klein drops it back. And there's the pass. That comes back up to Klein. Klein tips it. So that goes into the King zone. Sims is right on him. And we got a penalty here. Not sure what he said. 91 with a hook. So 91 with a hook. So that's Ryan Reed. So Ryan's off to the sin bin for 2. Didn't see the play. I'll have to trust referee McCarthy that that's what was supposed to happen. No reason to believe why it isn't. Okay, so here we have it. Sims on the draw. House gets tossed. Okay, Pike is in there. He loses the draw to Klein. Boone with it now. And that comes out, and here comes House. And he's on a break. Here's Kobe House, and that goes off the glove. So nice save there by Mitchell Dinn. Nice try by House. He slides it back in. Okay, that would have been a shorty. Klein gets it, tries to tip it back up the Bags. That's held by Pike. Pike still with the puck. Pike tips that forward. Thinks better of it and gets back in position. Boone now. Gets it up to Bags. Bags with the puck, gets it over to Klein. Klein tries to make the move. That goes off Pike's stick. Nice active stick there by Pike. Boone with it now. Okay, and here's House. House got wheels. Let's see what he can do. Skating in. Sims is on him. Nice play by Sims to get back. And he gets knocked in the corner by Wells. Wells just evades a hit from Klein. Klein might be at least twice as large as he is. But there's no back down in Norm or Wells. He seems up for the challenge every time. Here's the play. Gets that up to Pinson. That gets smacked back down. That goes off Elliot Dix. Dix coming down. Dix takes the hit. Battling for the puck. Smith on Boone here. And he just gets that one flicked back up. So that'll be a delayed offside. Kings back on side now. So really no pressure on this power play by Central so far. Kings, the penalty killers, have done an excellent job. That comes back to O'Neill off his stick. That's handled by Keegan Butt. Keegan slides it back around to O'Neill. Mulrooney, is it Mulrooney? No, that's not Mulrooney. That's Albert with the pursuit there. And Reed is getting ready to get back on the ice. So back to full strength here. Puck comes right back to Reed. Reed flicks it down. And both battling for it here. So Butt with it. Keegan Butt with the puck. Kicks it up to his feet. Slides it around to King. King loses it. There's a big hit. That's a little how you doing. Welcome to Corner Brook. That goes off Nathan King in front of the net, and Big Jake was looking to see what happened there. This one slides up to Ben Smith. Ben flicks that out. That's going to bounce right behind Dix. Picked up by King. King with it now. King tries to make the move. Dix moves into the slot. King still with the puck. He slides that over. Mulrooney with it. Mulrooney gets it up to Reed. Reed just dumps it in here. So 9 minutes left to go in this game here, and King's in full control. Dutcher gets knocked off it. Out to Shane Delaney. Shane Delaney with it now. Shane coming down through with Rogers. Rogers got a couple points this game already, and there's the shot, and that goes high. Nice save. What a pad coming out there. So that one was bouncing around. That was ever dangerous. Here's the rebound. There's the fight for it, and Big Jake got her covered up. So a little bit of pushing. See what happens here. Okay, settle down quick. Okay, we got a couple whistles. Not sure what that was for. Okay, Coach Robinson wants to switch it up here and get some fresh legs out on the ice. 8:38 left to go. Pinson with the puck. Pinson slides it around, centers that. That comes up to Park. Park makes a nice move. Gets that up to Campbell. Campbell with it now. He's got Hoff with him. Slides it over to Hoff. That just goes off his stick. Nice try, nice play. Kept in by Pike. Pike takes the shot. And that goes off the end into the stands. I'd say a souvenir for the fans normally, but nobody's allowed down there anymore. So it's all sealed off. So I guess that'll be picked up later. Okay, so here on the draw we got Pinson and Park. That's won by Pinson. Park with it in the corner. Tries to get it back up to Campbell. Campbell slides it down. That pops out in front. Park with it again. Park looking for his third. Everybody a fan and a miss. Park still with it. That puck is bouncing around there, and nobody can touch it. Okay, it looks like looked like a version of Weeble Wobbles. Okay, so here comes Pinson. Pinson carrying in the ice, coming down the ice, gaining the line, looking around, and he goes high, and that goes nowhere. Goes off the glass. Oh, and there's a little welcome to Corner Brook for you, and that puck is laying in the crease. A nice stick there by Pike. A little how do you do. Nice play by Drover. Nice stick by Drover coming in on Boone. Drover takes his time. Slides that over. Tries to get it over to Park. Park looking for his hat trick for this evening. Park in the front and off the post. So there was the hat trick. Okay, so the physicality is picking up a little bit. Some bodies are moving around. And there's back to House. House with a shot, and that just goes high. Not sure if Din got a piece of that or not. Looked like he might have. 7 minutes to go here. Nice play by Campbell. Campbell over to O'Neill. O'Neill with the shot, and Din sees that all the way, and we're going to get a whistle. So golden opportunity. Great game so far by Jonathan Park. Started off the scoring with about, I think it was 36 seconds in on a face-off that he won himself, and went roof daddy. So he's having a great game. Okay, so we got Normore Wells and Sims here on the draw. Sims wins that. So Central's actually done pretty good on the face-offs in both games so far. Don't have an actual count on what they are, but I'm going to give the nod to Central on the face-off tallies. Okay, see what happens here. Sims and Normore doing it again. Okay, Central comes up with it. That's Mulrooney with the puck. Mulrooney slides it over, gets it to Sims, Klein with the shot, and that just goes wide. Robinson in there, he's being checked by Baggs. Baggs got him tied up. Over to Baggs, Baggs still with it, loses the handle there. Back up to Klein, Klein with it. Klein looking to move that around. Nice stick there by Reed. House with the puck, gets it over to Reed. House goes to the net, slides it over, nice play. Normore Wells wide open, and Mitchell Din sticks out the pad. So A lot of these opportunities tonight. Nice save there by Big Jake, and we're going to get a penalty. Looks like a boarding call. Okay, so that's Keegan Butt going to the box on a boarding. And looks like Sims is a little slow moving off the ice there. So it looks like he's maybe his wrist, maybe his... Hopefully that's all it is, and he's okay. Ready to play tomorrow. Okay, so the Central Impact on a power play here. Delaney with the puck behind the net. Pike on him. Pike gets a hold of it. Pike tries to get it out, and that's kept in. There's a shot, and there's a tip. Tip by O'Neill into the corner. O'Neill with an active stick there, bouncing it around. Nice play by O'Neill. Looks like Dutcher's going to be the first on it. He gets rubbed off by Delaney. Still fighting for it here. Here comes Pike. Pike and Smith. Smith with it now. Smith from the outside, and there's the shot. And that's a little trickery there by Din. That's a little hide and seek. A little peekaboo. Oh, in his glove. Okay, so a minute 22 left here in the penalty to Keegan Butt on the boarding call. Kings have done a good job of killing the penalties here so far this evening. Nice play there by Dutcher. Dutcher slides it back down to Smith. Smith almost loses his feet. Smith avoids the hit. Smith still with the puck. Smith taking his time. Smith slides it over to O'Neill. And there's the shot, and that's blocked in front. So Smith is back on him. So nice play by Smith. Look at that, he still comes up with it. So nice play, here it is. Oh, tries to get it in front. Bags with it. Bags coming back the other way. And he gets stood up by Pike at the just inside the blue line. So both teams battling here. Slides it out in the front, and he can't get a stick on it. Smith gets that down the ice. He's going to go for a change. So Kings have done an excellent job of killing penalties. Scored a shorty here earlier this evening. Kyle Campbell unassisted. Andrews with the puck now. Andrews has it. Central shoots it in. Robinson with it. Robinson tries to get that out. Nobody touched it. That's going to get played by Din, so that'll keep the clock moving here. 4:10 left to go here in this game. Ford tries to get it over. He does. Gets it to Dix. Dix with a shot. Another save by Din. Okay, we got another penalty here. This one's going to the Impact. So that's number 5. That's Caden Carter, goal scorer for last night, and he's going to take a trip to the sin bin. So the Kings will go on a power play here with 4 minutes to go. Elliot Dix on the draw. Vincent wins it. Robinson keeps it in. Robinson shoots that back down. Nathan King with it. King with it. Comes out. Takes the shot from the short side. That one goes up, and again, theoretically, puck for a fan, but no fans are allowed there at the moment. Looks like Sims is going to go to the dressing room, so he's kind of walking awkwardly there. So I'm not sure if that's a wrist or a knee. So he's just gone down the hallway, and he seems to be in a little bit of pain. So again, hopefully that's a Charlie horse or something. Nothing too serious. It's played really well for him the last 2 games. Very noticeable out there. Here comes Dix. Dix in the slot, slides it over, gets it to Ford. Ford goes upstairs, and that's the second one for Stephen Ford of this game. So 2 for Ford. That's a power play one. Nice save, or a nice shot. And we're showing replays, but it wasn't of the goal. But I can tell you, great shot by Stephen Ford. He goes high upstairs, 8-2. Shots on goal currently 45-30 in favor of the Western Kings. Kings have a 6-goal lead at the moment. Campbell with it. Nice move in the Campbell. Comes in, tries to go short side. Nice save by Din. He's there in position. Okay, 16. Okay, that's just offside, and Campbell to Hoff, and Hoff to Park, and just got over the line before the puck did. So we're going to get a face-off. Not much time left in this one. It's exciting to be back. Again, thanks to everybody. I know I've said it a bunch, but I can't say it enough. Thanks to everybody that participated, that helped, that tried to put in all the effort. And this wasn't just the last minute sort of thing. This is what you see here tonight is months of work. And late hours, and a lot of thoughtfulness. And if you can imagine the effort our public health has put in terms of trying to understand, and their business resource team, and trying to understand what we have to do to be safe, and that slides right through the crease. So that could have been one there. Big Jake didn't know where that one was. Back to Park. Park with the puck. He's looking for the Hattie. Here comes Campbell. Campbell with the shot. Dean has that in his pads. Wasn't sure where it was. But a big thank you for everybody. Okay, so we'll get a face-off in the central zone with 2:10 remaining. Din plays it behind his net. And it comes up to Reed. Reed's there. Reed's got it. Reed tries to pass it over to Wells. Wells bangs at it. Din couldn't handle it. Back up to Pike. Pike over to O'Neill. O'Neill with the shot, and that goes off the back of the leg of Normore Wells. So that's a little stinger for tomorrow morning. Gets it up to Klein. Klein gets it over to Pinson. Pinson gets his pocket picked. Here's Reggie Pike with the puck. Reggie's from Labrador. Okay, so nice play there by King. He didn't touch it before his man wasn't in. Would have had the penalty on that one, an extra whistle. So this one is going to be within the full control of the Western Kings. It's nothing left here but the final horn, really. So let's keep the shenanigans to a minimum, and let's move on to Game 3 tomorrow morning. So Game 3 tomorrow morning be in the Kinsman Arena. Not sure if we're broadcasting this in the Kinsman tomorrow, but it's been wired. So I know next weekend you'll have 3 games here in Corner Brook. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and all of those games will be broadcast live by Rogers TV. So again, thanks to the Rogers crew for everything they do. Now we get a penalty here, and this one's going to go to Andrews. So Kings will get a power play with 45 seconds left. So again, thanks to the sponsors, the Glen Malin, for all they do for Rogers TV. And the ref's trying to sort this one out. And okay, seems like we got a basketball game on here, so it's the last 45 seconds may take a while. We'll see how it's all Going to wind up here, so it looks like we're going to have Cash Corbett and Johnny Park on the draw here with 45 seconds left here at the Corner Brook Civic Center. Welcoming back for the first time U18 hockey, and thrilled to have it, thrilled to see it. Okay, the puck is dropped. Park comes up with it. Park makes the move. Still got it in the corner. Gets it back up to the point. There's King. King slides it over. Gets it over to Ford. Ford with it now. Ford with a shot. That's held by Din.
Match penalty for headbutting. Congo penalty 19-15. That's Andrews. Match penalty for headbutting at 19-15.
Okay, just checking the out-of-town score here for the Maritime Junior League, and looks like we got a few alumni. Andrew Burden, Matt Burden, and Braden Ryan all got points tonight. Ryan and Andrew with a goal, and Matt with an assist. And Lucas Park looks like he hasn't been in the game. Looks like he's on the bench, but he's playing backup tonight. So. A few extra Kings taking place in that game, so I wish them well. Here's the draw. There's Park. Ford gets it. Ford back to O'Neill. O'Neill with it now. O'Neill with the puck. O'Neill with the shot. That just goes wide. 10 seconds left here. That puck gets in the corner. Central should be happy just to hang on to this. 2 seconds left. There's the shot. There's the save, and that's the game. And thank you, everyone. So welcome back to hockey. So you have a safe night, and we will see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
Sports fans know Sundays are for football. That's why you need NFL Sunday tickets. With NFL Sunday Ticket, you'll get every live game every Sunday all season long. More plays, more action, more to love, live in HD. Order NFL Sunday Ticket for only $199.99. Get up to 200 regular season games every Sunday afternoon. Call 1-888-ROGERS-1 today.
I took this picture of my wife when she was near death, waiting for a liver transplant. And this is her now.
Hello, I'm Lise Breckenridge. A liver transplant saved my life.
What can I say? You be the judge.